Welcome to Orlando, Florida, a couple of teams hoping to finish their season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Trojans offense will start this game off. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Powers through the defender. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. The ball squirts free. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Hits him with a stiff arm. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Pressure coming.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Runs through the tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Trojans send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Going up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunt. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys maybe that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Johnson looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This offense has a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes his connection. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it kickoff from the 26. And now the offense will come onto the field again. To the air on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. On target to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28. The offense uses a timeout. They want to get this play called just right. Looking to go up top on first down. It's complete. Tackle is made after the first down. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Coming after it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A first half that gave us some riveting moments, Reese. Not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. The Sooners want to move quickly. Right back to the well. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Looking to throw it again. Steps away to find some room. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slot. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Kicking team's got it. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick strike complete. And stampeding through the defense. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out.
Oh, there's the ball. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Across the 25, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Here comes the offense on first down. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They've built a cushion, they've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's gonna pass. Flips it out to the back. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Hunt. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead, plus 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. But now, you gave the ball back and put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
It'll be a draw. And he puts it on the deck again. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
He's looking for a man on second down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Want to see if they can score the deuce. Trying to punch it in. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he coughs it up inside the 20. Recovered by the kicking team.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give as they work on that clock. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown Sooners! And the punishment has been extended. And with that touchdown, I would say this one is out of reach.
It is out of reach. A lot of coaches pull their starters, start to build some of that depth, put some other guys in. But listen, keep playing, keep executing. Their job is stop you.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They'll throw it on first down. Grabs it in the middle. They stripped it out. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Johnson wants to throw it. He's going to let it go. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.